Hello, good evening. Twin Minds here. We're starting up a new game tonight. Alchemy Factory. It's been on my to-do list for a while. And by a while, I mean the demo was installed since last Next Fest, and I still didn't get a chance to get to it. And it's since come out, so we're playing it. We're playing it. The one, iSucks. Hello, hi, welcome. We're just gonna push the button, get into it. Confirm. So, I loves me some Alchemy games. I've played several of them over the years, and this is the first one that has loaded up with a slow mouse sensitivity. Interesting. Let's get you up a bit. A little low. There. Better. Alright. So yeah, I played many Alchemy games over the years, and this one came out recently as an automation Alchemy game, which is very different. Most Alchemy games tend to focus on manual herb collection, manual processing of reagents through mortar and pestle, etc. This one seems to take it to an industrial scale, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, tutorials. Buy logs from the merchant. Movement. Buy logs. I'm gonna ignore that right now, because I gotta follow the tutorial. Hello, sir. I would like your finest log. I got one. Thank you. Buy a plot of land. All plots with a for sale sign are available for purchase. Oh, then what's this? This is my shop. I buy the land next to the shop. I can buy this bigger land next to the shop. How much? You are 10 grand. I only have 9,800, so we're not buying this one yet. So based on, yes, the determined walk. The determined walk of I got shit to do and places to be. And it was going to be my store, except for my store doesn't have anything in it. Okay. Alright, you. You are 4,000. That seems reasonable. What about those two? Okay, cool. No, you. You are 6,000. I could buy the apple tree for 150 silver that I do not have. Alright. But I want an apple. Alright, fine. What about you? Ah. You seem to be the ritzier part of town. Buy the one behind me for 8,000. Alright, so it's looking like my choices are can't afford, would put me out of house and home, or the one that I'm probably reasonably supposed to select because it's got the little marker on it for 4,000, which is half my money. Great. And we immediately nuke that awesome building. It was there. It is no longer there. That is okay. Progress needs sacrifices. 70 stream streak. That's pretty impressive, iSucks. Ah, that's too hot. Ah, too hot. I will have less hot liquids. Alright, go to the yard. Build a wooden table. Queue for the build. Wooden table. Great. I have built a wooden table. I did it. Complete the research of table saw. Research. Table saw. I have researched the table saw. Where does the rest of this go? This goes quite a ways, apparently. Alright. Who just did you just drop off money? Do I have money? Alright, that's fine. Let's read the thing. Main quest. An alchemist assessment issued by the Alchemy Association, complete to increase your alchemy level. I need to submit 20 gears to get 200 flax and some money. Great. Okay, cool. Build a table saw. Table saw. On the table. I built a table saw on my table. Place logs into the table saw to produce planks. Add log. Are you log shy? Am I supposed to look away? It got 99.5% of the way complete. And then it just stopped. Dead. With 2 seconds remaining. Okay. I guess I'm not doing that anymore. Complete research of grinder. Complete research of conveyor belt. Produce a large wooden gear. Okay. Grinder. That's hardly a quarter of a year. Well, that doesn't qualify as stalker yet. Yeah, Gizmo, it's hot. Gizmo's flailing around and just put his little kitty beans on the side of my mug and just flinched immediately away. Yeah, it's hot. Alright, so we have done the thing. Produce a wooden gear. Can I move you? I cannot move. Okay. We can clone it to make another one, or we can delete it. We cannot move it. Got it. What about just another table for now? Grinder conveyor belt. I can do that. Conveyor belt. Ooh, it's itty bitty. That's why it stopped. It doesn't have an output direction. Okay, fair. Grinder. Conveyor belt. Box. Conveyor belt. Gear. I did it. 5. What is 5? You are a wooden block. Yep, it's a wooden block. Alright, fair enough. Storage box. What's my rotate? Rotate. There we go. Wooden gears. Incoming. So you are doing the do. You are doing the do. Collect 10 large wooden gears. It is happening. It's happening. We're doing it. So this is a pretty good return. It's apparently processing 0.15 per minute and making 30 planks per minute. It's at, I guess, so that 99.5% was actually the number remaining, because now it's at 92%. So each process is processing 0.5% and producing an amount of wood. And apparently each piece of wood is converting to a single gear. I think it's just a straight 1-to-1. Wooden gears. I did it. So a single log, I'm glad I didn't buy a bunch of logs when they told me to buy logs from the dude, because a single log produces a lot of material, shockingly enough. This is one of the first times, I think, I have ever seen an automation game where, I mean, even at the start, I mean, obviously later resources may be redonkulous, but at the start, it doesn't require a crazy amount of materials to get something done. It's the opposite. A low amount of materials is producing a crazy amount of results, which is weird. I don't know how to handle that process, but it's fine. We'll get there eventually. Oh, pretty. I love the determined walk. Like the lean so far forward while you walk that if you dared to stop, you would fall over. Check mailbox for quest list. I need 6 more gears. Okay. That's fine. I have more gears. So apparently, to complete my alchemy assessment, to increase my alchemy level, I have needed to do carpentry. Done. Buy limestone from the merchant. Stone crusher. Flax seeds and limestone. Confirm. And in my pocket, I have that 200 flax they promised me. Okay, good. You can craft your own copper coins. Well, that's just gonna break the economy. All right. Ooh, what's this? Ah. Hello, good sir. What is up with your face? You look a little smudgy. You might want to go take a rag to that or something. Oh, there's lots of people. Hello, lots of people. What do you got? He's got shiny things. I like shiny things. All right. I got a question for people out there, and I'm probably gonna ask this question a lot, because I am unsure myself, and I'm gonna try not to turn this into a game dev discussion stream, but it is the thing that is on my mind a lot lately. And the question is, for the sci-fi game I am building, let's just start with sci-fi, where resources like this are a thing. Should we do realistic resources, iron, copper, gold, titanium, limestone, like the realistic resources, or should we do, I would say probably Astroneer style abstracted resources like organics as a collection or metals as a collection, and then kind of have more free reign to do whatever with them? Or, third option, completely made up resources to be sci-fi-ish and be kind of analogous to real-world resources. So instead of iron, it would be, I don't know, hard metallium or something silly like that. Real ones with occasional special focus. Okay, I mean that's certainly an option, and it would be a hard mental process to figure out how to replace all known materials with sci-fi alternatives. So a bunch of well-known or real materials with the occasional sci-fi one mixed in. That does seem to be a standard approach for a lot of games. So I wouldn't be opposed to that, and that's certainly one of the options on the list. Indeed, ducks. We're doing alchemy. It's pronounced alchemy. Alright, limestone. Limestone. 1 limestone, please. Complete research of Stone Crusher. Build Stone Crusher. Alright, so we are at level 2. Stone Crusher, research it. This one, processor. Advanced processing device that requires a recipe. Do it. Build a Stone Crusher. All right, we're gonna build a Stone Crusher. We're gonna do that. Alright, let's use more of this table. Complete the research for the mortar recipe. Mortar. Is that shimmy? All right, we're gonna research a bunch of stuff. Large box sounds wonderful. Okay, that'll do for now. Alright, so we want to build a processor and set the recipe to mortar. Grinder. Processor. How big are you? Ah, I need more gears. That's fair. More gears. Processor. Processor. And no, I'm not intentionally making this as tight as possible, but I am also being incredibly lazy. We got the Zupen. Zupen's good. I like Zupen. Oh, I'm going full 3D. I just haven't quite decided on the graphical style yet, because that's another big question that I've got, and that's gonna depend partly on available assets. It's going to be dependent partly upon my own skill in creating assets. French book's older than Grandpa. I mean, that's fair. Alright, let's make another box. Another box. Alright, so you... Oh, right. Recipe. Mortar. So this is taking stone. Limestone crushing to stone. And then stone is going to be made into mortar. And my gears are coming along. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to asset making. But part of the reason that I keep assuming that I want to do it myself is that I am most likely going to be annoying and picky about it, and I don't want to subject people to that. But if you can stand me the nitpicking, I will nitpick. Buy flex siege from the merchant. I can do that. How about one? One. Perfect. Build a flex seed, or build a seed plot. I keep hitting Z. Plot. I need stone. I don't have that. So I need a separate box to receive stone. Asset. Petite S. Alright, that's 16 stone, enough to make a number of flax seed plots. And that number being 1 currently. We'll slap you over here for now. Flaxseed. I did it. 7 minutes. Oh. Go inside the shop. Build a medium shelf. Medium shelf. Choose goods to sell. Mortar. Restock mortar once. I don't have mortar. I need to get mortar. I have 8 mortar. Mortar. Perfect. Process a customer checkout. Customers will proceed to checkout after to the checkout table after purchases. Purchase and install an automatic cashier to enable automatic checkout. Hey, hey. I saw you looking at my stuff. Come back here and buy something. I like that guy. Good morning, Ace. Good morning. Ah, you. You're buying you're buying all of my mortar. Okay. You may have it. And I will have your money. Congratulations on completing the tutorial. Remember, the great alchemy adventure has only just begun. Random quests in the mission board often offer generous rewards. Short on funds for production expansion? Try applying for a loan. Prioritize researching catapults and buying an automatic cashier to free yourself from the grind of restocking and manual checkout. Catapults to free yourself from restocking. Interesting. I mean, I like it so far. I mean, it runs smooth. I keep pushing the wrong goddamn buttons, so it makes me feel like an idiot, but it's fine. Alright, we're almost done with wood. I'll need to buy a new wood soon. We are going to need to... let's see. Okay, let's take that. Let's quick delete. You do get materials back. This is good. We need a box, and then we need to... does the large box have different outputs? It does. It does have better outputs, but I need more gears for that. Oh, I don't want to do that because the small box has the in and out on the same face, so I would have to rotate. So let's just take all this up. And let's try that again. So we're gonna do number 9 down here, and then we're gonna do number 7. That's no number 7. No, actually, let's do that. I don't have any curves. Unless curves are not necessary. It's entirely possible that curves are not necessary. It even retained the percentage on my limestone. Great. And then we need the processor. And then you can just go there. Yeah, we don't have curves. Lack of curves is a problem. Can I research curves? How do I change the angle on direction of things? I have ups and overs. Aha! That was a little bit awkward to accomplish, but it worked. Weird. All right. And then we need a box. And then we need a conveyor. Recipe, mortar. Done. It was an auto turn, but it would not let me turn or start the turn from the box, which was the origin point. I tried to go, and it would only let me build straight forward. So I actually had to build from the receiving end first to let the curve happen. And that was counterintuitive. There are so many ways to get curves, ducks, but those are two valid ones. Alright, more stone. More stone. So this is this a 1-to-1 or is this multiple to multiple? Let's see, we got 20 in there currently. And it uses 4 to craft. Was that visible somewhere? It uses 5 to craft. Yes, that was visible somewhere. Okay. Recipes. Mortar. 5. 1 to 3. Oh. Small wooden gears. 1 to 3. Okay, that's good. So let's do that then. Let's do the processing for small wooden gears. I don't know if I needs it, but I wants it. Let's do processor. So you are gonna come that way. Actually, let's do this. That'll do. And then 8 gets me that. 7 gets me that. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Not quite the height I was expecting. But let's try this. Ah! The day startled me. Okay, so we can go up. How do I snappy conveyor? How do I snappy conveyor? Oh, okay. So it's not letting me. If I try to forcefully move it up, I can't do magically floating conveyors. Okay, good to know. So what's the point of up if one cannot do magically floating conveyors? I guess I can do conveyors on top of things. Some things, like the boxes. Alright, good to know. Hello, Drix. So, in that case, then, we're gonna just go around for now. The building is a little bit weird. Because you have to build your next spot first. And then you can go back. So you actually have to build both angles of the 90-degree before you can build the curve automatically. It's just going to take some getting used to. Alright, recipe. Give me some small gears, please. And then box them. Meanwhile, we have lots of gears. Let us sell some gears. We also have more stone. More mortars. Let's do mortar. Gear. Lots of gears. Alright, and then let's build another shelfie-doo. And set you to small gears, which I don't have yet, but it'll do. Sir, come buy my wares. But that does tell me that I cannot sell the raw resources. The wood, or the planks, the wood, the limestone, the stone. That's just not happening. Alright. You are buying 9 gears. Perfect. 9 more gears. Perfect. I need another log for my wood production. And I'm going to need another stone soon. So it's going through stone a lot faster. But that could just be because the wood gets so backed up. So it probably would be beneficial to have a box between these two, but that's okay. Thank you. Vertical herb grinding wheel? Well, now I'm curious. I've seen a lot of various ancient technologies, including the giant stone poundy thing that's typically water wheel. But I don't think I've seen the tall herby grindy wheel. Sorry you're feeling a bit rough, Trix, but glad to be here for you. Yay, thank you for buying my things. Thank you for buying the rest of my things. Appreciate you. Let's put in more things. Great. Yeah, part of the reason I wanted to play this game, and I hesitate to say game dev research, because damn near everything I play will probably give me some idea or another of what I want to do. But I specifically wanted to see their processing machines, their automation, that kind of stuff, just to see how differently they handled it. And right now, what I'm seeing is a lot of really small scale automation, like table scale, which is drastically different from what we typically see from Satisfactory and stuff like that, or all of the other Satisfactory-ish clones like Star Rupture or Eden Crafters or anything like that, where you're dealing in like massive scale where each conveyor belt is like the size of a person. The smaller scale kind of feels nice, and I dig it. I already played it, Trix. I played it and you missed it. And unfortunately, it's just as frustrating, if not more so, as the original game. So I think I have officially written those ones off my to-do list. I realize how rough those games are to play. What shady nonsense are you linking for me? Oh, interesting. So like a mortar and pestle, but wheel shaped. Okay, neat. All right. So, much like any other automation game, if I want to have some of the mid-ground materials, I either need to tap off with a splitter, which I don't think I have currently, or I need to set up a second production dedicated to that mid-tier resource. Because yeah, it's gonna just chew it all to the final production tier. Here, let's just actually maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Need another table for that. Let's do another table. Alright, we'll do one of you. Let's see if we can do this a little bit better this time. So we just need this doodad, but we need a box in between. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. No, hang on. I think I want... I think I want a box here too, because I definitely need these planks to build things. I think. Hang on. Do I need the box to build things? Or yeah, I need the planks to build things. So we definitely need a box here. So we need grinder box, or table saw box, grinder box to get the gears. So table box, grinder box. Okay. That needs to start up here. And then box. And then grinder. Which I don't have enough materials for. Let's start there. You. Give me wooden things. You, give me wooden things. Because I need you. I need more. There we go. Alright, and then box, or grindy thing. Yeah. No. Okay. Need more space. Did it. Man, the orientation on these things is real tricky. Because I don't think I can change which way things go in. Here, let's just slap you there. That'll be fine. Can I do this? I can do that. Oh, actually made a splitter doodad. Interesting. Okay, so you can do it. And now that I'm getting it more, it's a click and drag process. So it's... Oops, I literally don't have any materials. Here, I'll take that. So it's literally just... Instead of clicking and then trying to figure out how to merge the two, It's literally just click drag where I want it to go. That's the only way to accomplish it. There isn't really an easy way to accomplish it in between. But now that I know how to do it, it's great. I do have the VOD up on YouTube, Tricks, if you want to retroactively watch the suffering. It was suffering. It really was. It wasn't like it was bad. It was just predictably hard to the point where I didn't want to proceed. Actually, new box. New box. No, not new box. Don't need new box. Just need Splitty-Doo. So that some of my resources go into box for storage, and some of my resources go into crafting gears. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you've been sitting there waiting for a while, haven't you? Sorry about that. Thanks. Gotta be a better way to do that. Man, you people, you're buying all of my friggin' mortars. Here, how about this? How about we get more mortars? And then we switch you to mortars. So I can have two boxes of mortars. And then you can be large gears. There we go. More building materials. More gears. More mortars. Good. Alright. What's my next quest? I need rope. So I need to do the flax thing. I have been ignoring the flax thing. We have flax. I have flax. So let's alright. Here, let's check you out from this side. Don't mind me, we're just very casual in this shop. See, I'm like you, I'm a customer. Metate? Mano and metate. There's another one that I saw recently that I can't for the life of me remember what it was, but it was, I think, African in origin, and it was literally just a flat stone slab and then effectively a stone rolling pin. But you're not meant to roll, you're meant to grind and push and slide. And then over time, the flat stone slab kind of recesses into a very gentle bowl, and the stone mortar pestle thingy concaves a little bit to match. Oh, maybe that is the one. Maybe that was the one, and I just didn't know the name of it. That's probably it. Now that I look over and see your actual description. Alright, more gears. More gears. More mortar. stone. So this processor to make mortars is a 3-minute process to make a single one, which is not fast in the least. This is 15 per minute. Okay, I thought that said 15 minutes for a second there. It's 15 per minute. So this is just fine. You're giving me wood for building. You guys are buying all of my things. Alright. So let's do some research. So we need the linen thread. Craft at the processor. And then the linen rope. Crafted at the processor. Okay. So the thing that hasn't been made clear yet is how do I process the flax? So we'll look at that next. So the upgrades. Upgrades. So many upgrades. I have upgrade point 2. Logistics efficiency, faster belt speed. How many upgrade points are we expected to get? Because this is a hell of an upgrade tree. And I would be concerned about delving myself down a path without knowing how many points we're going to get overall to justify some of these paths. Shop profit. I mean, I do need money. I do straight up need money. Fertilizer efficiency, heat value, alembic outputs, device production speed, catapult fire rate, belt speed, purchase contract amount bonus. Okay, so that's more money for, I think, bulk sales. More quest rewards. I mean, quest rewards overall would be good, but let's do profits. And let's just double down on profits for now, because I need money to be able to do research to get things. Thank you for your monies. Man, the mortars are really hard to keep in stock. Because they buy them in batches of 9. So pretty much I'm out of a box of them as soon as I'm done. In fact, let's build another doodad for that. And set you to mortars. Out of mortars. Damn it. Alright. As soon as I make the decision to sell more mortars at a time, I run out of damn mortars. So I might need to increase the production speed on that. Yeah, that's what I was going to look at next, is I just don't know... Ooh, decoration. Candles! Hello! Welcome to my shop. Welcome to... Apparently I can't build anywhere where they might put stuff. Welcome to my shop. We're gonna have a candle in the windowsills. Fuck it, candle in each windowsill. There we go. Now it's pretty in here. Hello, Gila. Hello, Gila. Wow. That's perfect. I make extra space to sell mortars, specifically to accommodate customer needs. And as soon as I do that, they stop buying mortars. Those cheeky little bastards. Alright, so where's my recipes? Oh, I didn't even confirm the frickin'... Confirm. There we go. Okay. Oh, and you can reset points. That's nice. Flax. Planting plot to build to plant flax seeds. So the linen thread is crafted at the processor. So if we build you, recipe. So this needs, there we go. This is the part I was having a hard time finding, is where's the recipe for the flax fiber. And that needs grinding. Okay, that I can do. I can do that. But first, scarcity went down. They immediately no longer need it because I have too many of them. Gila, hi. Hi, how are you? Hi, kitty. Hello. How's the kitty? Okay, so we need grinder, and here let's look. We need to start off with box, because box, and then we need to put flax in it. I can only hold 2 flax in the box. That's fair. Merge, take all, merge. Okay, and then we need grinder. And then we need box. Grindy do. Hello, Gila. He's interfering. He's throwing my phone on the floor. He really likes doing that. He throws my phone on the floor, and he gets in the way of my keyboard. He's really trying to just stop me from being distracted from anything other than Kitty. I know. He's being a butt. I think you need to lay off the cat drugs. Alright, then let's slap you here. And let's have another box. And then we take a U. And we take a U. Make you a linen thread. Okay. And then we need another processor. And another box. I need more materials. I don't have any more materials. I don't have any more wood. That's a problem. Bop, bop, bop. Bibbity, bobbity, boo. Alright. Alright, so small wooden gears? Ah, a few small wooden gears. There's gotta be a faster way to do this. Like, there's gotta be, right? Like, if I'm putting 50 of them or whatever in here, I don't have to click and hold to put one at a time in there. There's gotta be a faster way. Like, I don't see, like, a modifier for, like, shift click to add 10 at a time or whatever. Okay, so we have O, which just covers the tutorial information that I didn't do. Great, perfect. Then we have V, which covers... V is my lookup, and this is where I could have found the flax fiber. Okay, those were under my face, by the way. Like right here, there's a series of icons that were blinking, telling me to look at them, and I was ignoring them. Stats. Okay. Yes, refill to max button would be great. Meh meh. 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 Gizmo wants attention. Let me love you. Let me love you. He's got all of the feats. He's pushing. No. Get smooshed. Get smooshed. Where you going? Where you going? Yeah. He is very wiggly. Alright, you. Great. Okay, so you are making me mortars, but very slowly. So I feel like I almost need another setup like this. Is there a way to do that? So I know that if I middle click on this to get this thing, I can save as blueprint. But how do I... Blueprints. How do I save this whole thing as a blueprint? Because like saving a single box as a blueprint is kind of pointless. Bulk clone mode. Selected buildings. Meh. Current mode 1. Select the target and all objects above it. Select only the objects above the target. Okay. So if I middle click this one, confirm. Ah. Okay. Okay. So let's day. I get it. I get it. So then let's do this, and then we middle click E to switch mode. This button. Confirm it. Oh. Now it takes the table as well. It did not take the table previously. Previously, it only took the stuff on the table. But either way, we need more materials. So then, E to switch mode. There we go. Confirm. Okay. So then this goes here. And then we can remove the extra bits. And then we can go get more stuff and things. Great. Now we've got 2 mortar processing lines to make me more mortars, so I can sell more mortars. I probably should have just a dedicated wood chopper. Yes, hi, hello. I'm sorry I don't have many things yet. I'm working on many things. Speaking of many things, I forgot I was doing this. Okay. So you output rope, and you go to here. No. But you go to here. And then box. And then conveyor. And you'll make a rope. I did it. Okay, good. You can have my last flax bit. See, normally with catnip, we would do like a few pinches, not an entire stem of buds. More wood. You are going slow, so I think I might tap off some wood here as well. you just take a while to produce gears, so I might as well use half that wood for my own crafting purposes. Alright, let's see what I get to research. An assembler. Advanced processing device that requires a recipe. Has 2 conveyor input belts and 1 output. Okay. We also have the catapult. Can throw items onto shelves or hopper conveyors. So this is where, instead of manually restocking, I could have my output items launched directly onto my store shelves. Why are your arms so shiny? It looks like her arms got the shiny leather texture instead of the dirty, muddy face texture. Oh, I do ask someone that. That is something I do. Alright, so we should have some rope. We got 34 rope. We need 50 for the main quest to get the next whatchamacallit. What is the next whatchamacallit? 50 ropes to get iron ore. Ooh. Ah, and then we got some requests. Okay. Daily requests from merchants across the land. If I can get 100 something more stone, then we can get 2,800 bucks. Expires in 0 days. I see. So we need to get producing stuff so I can have an overstock so that I can fulfill requests. I really like this small scale automation element. It almost, like, since I'm so used to the automation being at such a large scale, this almost feels like it gives it a little bit of a God game kind of feel to it, like a top-down overhead strategic kind of view. More mortars, more mortars. More stone. More shopping. Also, if I can do 90 more wood. $90 more wood. Perfect. Let's at least do the carpenter quest. Submit. A little bit more stone. Speaking of which, I need to... more wood. Thought I needed more stone, but I just need more wood. Let's get some more flax growing too. So yeah, today, I didn't do as much work as I should have because, of course, as expected, my brain was locked in hard on the game dev stuff. So I managed to finish the Unity tutorial that I had been not putting off, but there were bits of it that I didn't feel like I cared to do at the time. But I had since changed my tune and decided to do them. And as I'm doing more tutorials and whatnot, I'm getting more of a solid idea of how I would implement some of these things in my own game, which is good. That's kind of how that's supposed to go. Alright, main quest. Submit rope. Alchemy level 2 to 3. More points. New materials. Sage seeds and iron ore. Wonderful. Next is 100 healing potions. Alright. You can stack them up. I didn't even know. Can you do that with the stone? Oh, that's wonderful. You can do that with stone. Great. I could do multiple. I could do multiple. Oh, that's great. It's fantastic. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Wonderful. Okay. Can I get close to fulfilling any of these? If I can get 12 more stone. So close. We have 120 stone, so we can fulfill that last request. This one. I almost feel like I should have another stone grinder just for stone. Like just straight up for stone. Yeah. Good. Good, good. Alright, next mission, I would need a whole lot more stone, and this expires today, so I probably won't be able to do that. So maybe we focus on this one. Alright, so we've got 7 rope. So this is 10 per minute, theoretically. 20 per minute, theoretically. So this can make 20 per minute. This can use 20 per... This can use 60 per minute. That's why it's not running up. Okay, so we would need 3 crushers, or 3 grinders, to make enough flax ground up for this to work. Okay, got it. Yeah, now that I know that I have these that can go, or that can stack 3 high, it means I don't have to monitor them as much, which is great. I do need that 120 stone, but I also need 10 more rope and a whole bunch of small gears. So let's check my outputs. More wood. More small gears. That's actually all the small gears I need. So many big gears. So much stone. Quite a few mortars, actually. A couple rope. Alright, we're getting there. I should be able to do this quest by tomorrow. Let's take a look at potions. Healing potion. So we need to get the assembler done. Okay, that's good. Stone furnace. Heat consuming speed. Simple heating device. After adding fuel, the devices above the stone furnace can be heated. Fuel can be automatically refueled through a conveyor belt. Iron smelter. Healing potion. Workbench. Conveyor lifter. Okay. Alright. We're getting places. We're getting places. Let's grab more things. Ah, I pushed a button. What did I push? I don't know what button I pushed. That's fine. There's a frickin' take all button. G. It's amazing. G. 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 We need more flax going. But then we also need sage, I'm assuming, for the healing potion, because we just unlocked it. So let's take a look at all of our unlocky doos. So we just got the advanced crafting doodad. Wooden box decoration for stacking miscellaneous items. It might be good when a wooden table is too big. Okay. Okay. Then we got Z for the upgrades. Okay. And then we got O for house renovation. Yeah. Neat. In case I wanted to internalize all my crafting and whatnot. Neat. Okay. Yes, hi, hello. Ooh, carpenter request gives me large shelf and checkout table. Yes. Random quest. Potions. Ew. So we need a little bit more stone to finish that one off. And then I need healing potions, which we're not at yet. What was my button for learning how to do the things? V. V was my button for learning how to do things. Okay, so we got iron ore, used in crafting question mark. We've got sage seeds, which produce sage. We've got sage, which can produce sage powder through grinding. Sage powder through grinding with some flax. Ah, I see. I need more flax. That's a problem. Because I barely have enough flax going as it is. And then, yeah, okay. So equal number flax and sage for healing. Okay. So that means I need another flax. And actually, let's do another flax. Good old kitty poo zoomies. Okay. So let us take all of the things. Okay. So we need we need to scooch this stuff a little bit. Maybe? Not really sure. Oh, hello everyone. How y'all doing? Swear to God, they're gonna eat me out of house and home. Good. That's enough gears. We'll finish the random quest so I don't have it sitting around. So we have more money. Money's good. We'll hold on to you if I can produce enough potions for that. But we need to adjust this slightly. I need 2 grinders? Technically, I need 3 grinders. So let's see if we can figure out 3 grinders. So we'll take you, we'll take you, take you, take you, you. Okay. We need 3 grinders, so let's start with the box output. Because box output is going to need to go there for the stuff that I don't have. Okay, good. And then we need 3 grinders. Yeah. And then three grinders. And then we need a box. And then we need how do I make that not happen? Because that wants to go back into the box that it's coming from. How do I make it not do that? The only way I can think of to not do that is to move the box back a step. So let's do that. Alright. Let's see if that processes fast enough. It's processing faster-ish. Probably not as smooth as it could go. Might even work a little bit better if it would work a little bit better if I gave myself more space, I think. Here, if we move this and then do nope. Nope. It would work better if I gave myself more space. Because then the output here would be in the middle, and it would more evenly split it back and forth rather than trying to send one the long way. Same with the output here. this one is attempting to go the long way, and it's interfering with the output of this one. I think it would be better if the output was in the middle, but I'm not positive. We'd need to check it. Okay, so we need more of these. We need more. Flax, 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 sage. Alright, then we need to set up our potions. Let's also grab a bunch of resources. Grab a bunch of resources. Get some money from these fine people. Did I forget to pick up the small gears? I did. I did forget to pick up the small gears. Okay. So we've got the plants planting. We need the grinding for the sage. And then we need the grinding for the flax fiber. And it did say it was a 6-to-1, so maybe we'll do 2 grindings of each. So 2 grindings of each. We'll do bop, 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 bop. No, we need to space it. Fuck's sake. This. I don't know how to solve this. I don't want it to go back into that box. I want it to go in this box. I think the only way to solve that would be to scooch that way again. Why you know clicky drag? Why you know clicky drag? Why was that not clicky dragging? Alright, let's try it again. Clicky drag. Clicky drag. There we go. I don't know why I wouldn't do it, but it's doing it now. Opinionated cookies. There we go. Alright. So what am I doing? V. So we are doing... Meh. So we need the assembler. So after these are grinded up, they go straight into the assembler. After box. So box. 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 And then assembler. Assembler. Meh. And then box for output. Box. Box. Recipe. Potion. Give me. Okay, technically I need resources first to feed this, but we theoretically have a functional potion making device. Let's see, let's grab mortars and gears. People, right? I keep forgetting people want to buy my stuff. I should get an automated teller, is what I should do. I think there is a misfortune cookie. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. Automated checkout. Automated checkout. Potion shelf. Potion shelf. I need a potion shelf. Automated checkout. Purchasing portal. No. No, that's not what I thought it was. Pipeline. Somewhere it mentioned that I could get an automated checkout, but I don't recall where that was. Two minutes left on the stage, dang. Sage. Okay, so you can be Flex, you can be Sage. It doesn't do 200. Okay, numbers are hard. Flax outputs 200, Sage only outputs 180, which means there's immediate disparity in the numbers of my production line. Alright, and then you are outputting potion bottle. Lovely. Lovely. Ah, all of my machines have stopped. I need to buy more resources. Shit. Forgot they were one at a time. That's a lot of money that I just spent on resource gathering. But it's fine. I just need to sell my shit. Also, I have 9 potions already. That's great. Gentlemen. Madam. Okay. So we are currently making potions. I need 30 for the healing potion quest. I need 30 for the random quest, and then another 100 for the main quest. I need to buy more seeds. And I think I need another crop plot. Because the sage grows slower and outputs less. Because the flax is 6 minutes and 40-ish seconds, the sage is a full 9 minutes, and outputs fewer items output. So it's not good numbers to number. Let's spruce up the joint a little bit. Let's do install a cashier to enable automatic checkout. Yeah, that's the part I don't know how to do. How do I do that? How do I install a cashier? But let's do some wooden boxes in the corner, just for decoration purposes. I'll put a candle on one of them, just for funsies. No, don't really need to do that. Large storage box. Does have 2 ins and outs. That would make things easier for some of these builds. But they are bigger. Out of curiosity, and I haven't tried doing this, you can build on the floor. Okay, so I've been building on tables. It is not necessary to build on tables. I have just been doing that. Trying to set all of these to green, which are my final outputs. Hello, people. Okay, let's do more building. Did I get that potion shelf? I did get the potion shelf. Potion shelf. And then let's just zhuzh it up a bit. I also need more selling space, because I need to sell my ropes. Great. Duct tape a peasant to the wall with an apple reader strapped to their chest. Boom. Auto cashier. I like it. Ah. Materials are out. I see. Well, these are going to grow again soon. In fact, never mind. I was going to take all my potions back to fill the mission, but all these bastards already took them. That's fine. I guess I don't need healing potions. Alright, what do we got? How does one install a cashier? Like, is that a thing I need to worry about? Like, hopper conveyor, lab stands, nails. I like these windmills too. Kind of neat. I haven't really looked around the actual area to see what we've got. We have lovely little windmills. We have a new area that's costing me so much more money than I have. I think ultimately the entire town is for sale. And we have to basically just buy up the entire town to turn it into an automated hellscape. Oh, that is a weird water shader. Kind of dig it, but it's weird. Can we out? We can out. We can leave our shop behind. Doesn't feel like there's anything out here though. I see a wide open forest surrounded by mountains. Huh. Weird. I'm going to look at the tutorials next and see if I can figure out how to install a cashier. Because letting these people check out and buy all of my things when I'm not paying attention would be really nice. And then we probably should figure out how to automatically dump stuff. So let's do the catapult research, because that's how we can automatically dump stuff. Cashier, customer management, relic knowledge. I am dumb. Previously, I had wanted to select these ones for shop profit increase, and instead, since I didn't remember to confirm it, I came back in here and just clicked on these negotiation skills without even thinking about it. It's fine. It's fine. How? Hold on. Go. Shoo. Tutorials. Catapult. 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 Neat. Catapult. Oh, okay. Okay. Neat. Renovation, herb planting, advanced crafting devices, shop management. Customers will only visit shelves located on the first floor. Inaccessible shelves blocked by obstacles will display a blue icon. Shop reputation. When they can't find an item they want, it may cause their reputation to fail. Yeah. Products and shelves. Put things on shelves. You can use the catapult for automatic restocking. Okay, that's good. Conveyor belt. We know how to do that. 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 We know how to do all the things. I have not figured out the cashier. So I can only assume that that is some later tech that I don't have yet. I don't know where it is offhand. Because I thought the purchasing portal would be it, but it's only available to senior members of the Alchemy Association, and you input the required money to acquire the corresponding items. So it is a shop for me to purchase things. Oh, good God. That's exactly where I was going with that, Ducks. Potions. Sage. Flax. Rope. I should probably put my inputs as a different color as well. These ones don't need a different color because the input is the grinding machine. Man, greedy bastards. That is 36 large wooden gears that they burn through in like 2 seconds. Alright, I should immediately go get more plants and things. Let's see. Workbench for crafting and upgrading accessories. Let's go there. Because that could be where the cashier is located. Now, if I saw that correctly, that required nails to craft, which means I need to start going down the iron production route as well. Yes, yes, it did. So we need to start cranking down the iron route, which means I'm gonna need more space, or we're gonna start needing to build up. Ooh, pockets. Pockets are a problem. One more potion, then I can finish that quest. I'm done. Alright, and then questy thing done. Great. And then questy thing done. Great. And then carpenter request. This gets me the metal storage box and a beam. An auxiliary structure that only needs to be supported on both ends to build And that can be converted to different lengths. Okay. Well, let's put you in the HUD, because we'll need to finish that at some point. Hello, people. How are you? So we need 20 iron ingots and 60 iron nails to complete the carpenter request to get his stuff. Potions. 1 potion. More potions. Okay, so we need to do a couple things. We need to figure out the catapults. Catapults are wood gear rope. That we can do, no problem. Then we need to figure out the stone furnace, the iron smelter, and then the nails. I did see in the tutorial doodad that we need the heating device. Ah, interesting. And then the catapult also showed something interesting, because that was the catapulting resources into the hopper to go up into the heating device, and then catapulting separate resources into the iron smelter to do that. Now, that feels a little bit silly to me, because that box can only hold 2 of those iron nuggets, to my knowledge. Now maybe I'm thinking, hold up a second, hold up. These boxes, they have different input and output sides. Is there a way to change that, or do I need a different box for that researched? Because the boxes I've been using up until this point have 2 faces on the front face. These have 1 on the edge face. Maybe the tutorial tells me things. This is a large storage box that has 2 of them on the edge faces, which is fine. Looks like rotating is fine. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. So the iron that's being flung is probably the equivalent of the stone that's being ground from here. So there's probably a small iron that's being produced through grinding, something like an iron ore or something like that. Okay, that we can do. However, my pockets, they suffer. So we need to deal with this a different way. By first selling off all of my things so that I can empty my pockets some more. Okay. Actually, let's take that, because it needs the rope for things. Let's put you in there. Put you in there. That helps my pockets a bit. You can take that. You're just full. So that's cool. You can take that. I'll take that. Now, what are you? You are iron ore. Okay. So we need to make the heating, the stone furnace and the iron smelter. So let's build that. So heating. Okay. So your output's in the back. I see. I see. All right. That's fine. That's fine. So let's do a couple things then. Let's build a table. And then let's build a saw under the table. And let's build a stone crusher above the table on the backside? Mid-side. Alright. You. Iron ore. Stone crusher is not through iron ore. Okay. Let's do research. Nails. Iron ore. Straight up whole ass iron ore thrown into the heater. Okay. That's what I thought. Alright, let's get some more wood. Alright, so the wood is going to go into here. I need uppies. Ah. You can come out a step just to be in line. It doesn't need to be that far away, but I'm putting it that far away because I want to. Doop-a-dee-doop. Okay. Good. And then you can go away. And then you can take the iron ore. Where do we buy iron ore? Right there. Yeah. So this is effectively the same type of machine as the crushers, in that it needs the big chunks. Then we need to take the things out of here. Ah, hang on. This will do for now. Until I get those beams. Not ideal, but it works. Yeah, yeah. Alright, then we need a box to receive. And then we need, what's the nails? Processor. That would make sense. Processor. There we go. Nails. And then for right now, just as a temporary measure, we will split our outgoing ingots in half. Wow, that burns through wood pretty quick. Just about as fast as it goes in. Cool. Because we need 20 iron ingots and then 60 iron nails. Looks like 20 iron ingots makes 60 iron nails, so that's perfect. Great. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? How do we do the workbench? That was the nails, right. Also, I need more crops growing. Bibbidi bobbidi boop boop boop. Need more rocks going. Okay, so the only thing I'm not clear on is how to get these resources in. Because they showed it in the tutorial for the catapult. They showed these boxes holding the bigger resources, and lots of them. Right here. That was theoretically holding a large number of materials. No, I take it back. Watching this, there's 3 on the belt. He connects it. It throws 3 in. And then there's 1 on the belt. So yes, it is a way to get resources in, but it appears that there's still limitation there. There is an input there. This box is the small box. This is the big box. I'm out of materials. I need you. Big box. Materials. You are 8 slots. So if we needed to, we could use this box to store 8 additional logs or whatever for those devices. Okay, okay. Hello, people. Now, I have not set any of this to be efficient. 88 healing potions. Oof. I'm close to my goal, but I need more crops. No, I just need more time. It's going. Oh, never mind. The crops are empty. Literally, as I speak, the boxes ran dry. So these need to finish. Probably will overnight when the night ticks over, whenever that is. It's a lovely skybox they have. It's lovely. Lovely skybox. Lovely clouds. And night taking over. Great. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. 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 So I probably should have more flax coming in for rope. because I don't think my three-way grinder situation is working all that well. Just because I don't think the conveyors are working in my favor at that point. I think I would need one of these buttons. I think I would need something like the conveyor belt speeds to be able to get enough throughput. Definitely need more stuff and things, though. Alright, let's figure out conveyors. So you're the small gears. Not conveyors. Catapults. Let's figure out the compatibles. Catapult. Catapult. Here, let's switch up my my situation here. I need to get rid of these. Let's do table, conveyor, raisey conveyor, box, catapult. The rest I can come in here for. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, catapult. Set target. Target too far. Well, shit snacks. Alright. Cool. Fine, be that way. And if that's the target too far, then I'm not going to be able to do that unless I do a relay. Actually, how far is too far? I actually don't know how far too far is. I don't know why it's decided to shoot out there as its default. It's hard to know how far too far is, but I would suspect not very. Well, okay. When it's red, yeah, sure, I guess. But it would be nice if when dragging it, it was still not necessarily blue, but at least some sort of indication of a range. And also, since going here, target too far, invalid angle, it would be nice to see like its effective arc and its effective area range. Like if this is as far as it can go, I want this to show me, I don't know, like a circle around the catapult to show me that this is as far as it's going to be able to go, so I know where to build its receiving device. Like I can shoot it here, it shows it's blue, but I would have to build effective receiving devices at different ranges currently to figure out how far it will accept. So I think that's going to be the thing I have to do next, just to test it. Yep. So let's research one, because I've been putting off researching this one for no particular reason. What does the bucket do? Trash barrel. Trash barrel with 4 conveyor belt inputs emptied each night. Fascinating. For if you have an undesired secondary inputs or something. Alright, let's grab you. We have our main quest complete. And I get 15 silver for it. Ooh. Aha! Automatic cashier! That's the thing I've been waiting for. Portal sigil and red currant seeds. Okay. So our next mission is vitality potions, which requires things that I don't recognize yet. Carpenter request still wants that. Random quest wants things I can't do yet. Okay. Got it. Okay, you're all good. You're all good. Take all, or start selling some of these. So, much like many of the other automation games, you need the very components you're building to craft with, but you also need to sell them, which means you need to have an effective method for keeping stock of items as well as keeping some for yourself so you can actually do the crafting. That's a little tricky. Did they just buy all my rope? They just bought all my damn rope. I need that. So now I can't even justify selling rope because I need it. Oof. The coinage is even taking up space. Alright. Alright. Well, if the coinage is just gonna take up space, then we're gonna put a box of coins somewhere. Oops. We're gonna put a lockbox at the base of my bed. Switch form. Switch form. Oh, interesting. Okay. Wait a second. Ermagerd. I've been struggling with the side-facing boxes this whole time, and I didn't even realize there's a switch form button. That's going to change so many builds. Hooray! I feel dumb, but I am prone to not noticing UI elements. Yeah, let's just dump all my money. It's fine. I need inventory space. Alright. I need to at least keep some of that on me. There we go. So I can buy stuff and things. So we need more crops going. And I keep forgetting to do that as soon as I harvest them. Yeah, let's go fulfill the carpenter request and we'll put these right back in the boxes. Carpenter request. So this gives me the metal storage box. Metal reinforced advanced automated storage box with larger capacity. Ooh, fancy. Alright. Do it. Automated cashier. Insufficient materials to build an automated cashier. Probably because I need to make the workbench first. Workbench. That's kind of expensive. Okay. This one doesn't even have a switch forms option. It's just a cube with 2 ins and 2 outs. Can rotate it. Can't switch the forms, right? Sticking on my damn gears. Another thing I haven't figured out yet is if the catapult can go through walls. My guess is no, but I feel like I would need to expand the shop walls to include this outdoor space if I'm going to use the catapult more efficiently. Because I want to automatically restock my stuff, but I can't automatically restock my stuff if my catapult is going to be weird. Alright, so let's build... Oh, the hopper needs to go here. And we'll put bigger box and biggerer box. Alright, so let's do the hopper. Let's do 3 of them for now. And which form would be useful for this process? None of them, really. That's probably the closest useful one. Catapult. Looks like you can do just straight up box to stuff and things. That's good. So, can we put your small gears, you can go to invalid angle, invalid angle. But why, though? Interesting. Catapults are going to be tricky, I think. Could I take one of these catapults? Invalid angle. Obstacles and path. So you can't do it through the walls. And you can't do funky angles. Okay. Cool. Do these have conveyor inputs? They don't appear to. So catapult would be the only method. What if... Catapult, catapult, catapult. What if... Catapult. Invalid angle. Catapult. Catapult. Okay. What if... Catapult. Catapult. Just testing some things. Invalid angle. Invalid angle. Invalid angle. Invalid angle. Invalid angle. Do these catapults do anything? Because so far, they don't have valid angles. Catapult. 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 Invalid angle. Invalid angle. Invalid angles. Invalid angles. Alright. Do I need to... Do they need to be higher up? Better angle. Invalid angle. Invalid angle. So it can do it here. Can't do the one next to it because invalid angle. So they can really only do straight shots from what I can gather. They can really only do a straight angle from where they're currently at. and only forward. Might be a little bit of wiggle room, but it's like a 5-degree wiggle. So if I put you here, valid, invalid. Son of a... Ooh, nice catch, the one. Nice catch. Invalid target is when I'm not pointing at a receiving device. So the floor cannot receive items. The boxes can receive items because they are intended to receive items. So that's a valid target. It's the angle that I'm struggling with. Because like this is a valid target but invalid angle. So I am struggling with how to do the thing. Here, let's get you back. I really like that I can disassemble the table and everything on the table is returned. That's hella handy. We need more sage. We need more flax. Okay. So 4 flax, 2 sage. They cannot shoot through the wall, the one. There already was a message when I tried to shoot from here that told me I can't do that. So I am struggling with how to keep these things restocked. The only thing I can think of is if I did like a table like here. Nope, it didn't like that because the customers can't reach it. However, nope, okay. Table here? That's fine. So if we did, just out of curiosity, boom, 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 boom. So I could, in theory, have a catapult for each of my mortar lines. And each of these catapults could be fed from a box that stores mortars. Or that stores, yeah, stores mortars. And that box would need to be fed through my doorway or something like that. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. What if I took you? This one can hit too. Wild. Okay. Huh. Okay. So this could be a viable method to restock shelves. If we had the shelf containers on either side of a row of tables with catapults on it. But getting all the items to the appropriate catapult could be tricky. So that could work there. I mean, it would work, I think. Yeah? Okay, let's get rid of you and you. Box. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mortars. 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 More doors. More doors. Good, 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 good. Slap a U in there. This is good. Alright, and then this is for ropes, and then we could do nails, I guess. Oh, we don't have any filtering methods, do we? We do not have any filtering methods, so I would need a different setup for that. I mean, I could, instead of belt and box, I could do box and rope. That works. It's fine. It's fine if the customer is occasionally pelted with goods. It's fine. Okay, so this is good. We have solved a problem. Let's see if we can solve another problem. Inventory is a problem. I need lots of linen thread. I need linen. I could do a building tool, which lets me build things. Restocking speed. Okay. Sleep time, inventory capacity. Building tool. Because I can. Building tool level 2, bricks and clay to make more things. Alright, let's see if we can get the 50 linen thread. And to get the 50 linen thread, I need to put flax in, but then I also need to stop the output for now. So that I can get the linen, and then we'll turn the rest of it into fiber later. Can I don't have any rope. I cannot. I would like my goods, please. Thank you. Can I you to there? No, I cannot. Can I... Another table. Put it there? I can't. Okay, good. So we have a potion box. Potions. Potions. Probably not ideal to be launching glass bottle potions. But they land, and they are fine. Good, good. Ooh, what a nice purple outfit you got there, bud. Looking sharp. Yes, hello. Alright. So, to continue solving this problem, I need, I think, to move these gears over to here. You can be big, you can be small. You can just get destroyed. We'll make a pretty decorative spot out of you. And then these can be here and here. Big gears. Small gears. I need to go stock up on small gears because I've eaten them all. Oh, that's right. This was a non-starter. Alright. Stuff's happening. Dude. Hair. Dude. Dude. Alright. Bye. Alright, so we got potions flying in shells. We got all of the mortar and pestles flying. We got gears flying. We don't have any rope happening, but that's fine. You, gimme. You, continue. You, inventory, gimme. Great. We need linen thread, potions, and then linen cloth next. So linen is going to be a problem, because plants are a tricky grow. Because I need a whole bunch of linen for my healing potions. I need a whole bunch of linen to make ropes. And that means I need an additional linen setup. Oh, right. Wood. Wood ran out. I need an additional linen setup with extra grow just to make the cloth. Okay. We need... we need a couple more stone, 4 more logs. Alright, time to grow more stuff. Okay. Ah, days. Yeah, so far, it doesn't feel like I'm earning money, because it feels like every day my expenses are higher than my earnings. I have yet to figure out how to make more money. Those potions were definitely a high seller. But it doesn't feel like it's happening quickly. I want to sell nails, but at the same time I also need nails. Now these setups will be more efficient if I had. I think it actually might be more efficient if I had 2 boxes instead of 3, because then I could do this one that has 2 outputs of the same type on each side. Although space-wise, that's a problem. I could put these sideways. No, we can't put them sideways, because if we lay them flat, it's in and out on one side rather than 2 outs. And the other option is this one, which is less long than this one. That's got 2 outs, so that could work. But it wouldn't fit on this table. At least not 2 sides. So I think we might actually be stuck with what we got here. Potions. Y'all ate all my potions again. Dip-a-da. Dip-a-dip-boop-doo. Dip-a-dip-bop. Ba-doop-ba-doo. So if I replant quickly enough, I don't need to regrow again. Okay, that's good. All right, what do we need? Okay, we need to expand to other things. I feel like I probably should do stuff. Sand, mash, and stone. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's look at our recipes and things. Automatic cashier. Available for purchase in the shop. That's where it is. That's where it is. Hang on. Ooh. Pyrite ore, quartz ore, rock salt, rotten logs, coal, a dude, meteorite, portal sigil, gelatinous gridlock, cashier. Thank you. Gentian seeds, world tree seeds, lavender, sage, flax, red currant, and chamomile. Lovely. Alright. How to build automatic cashier? Great. Fantastic. Wonderful. And then... Ooh, the icon just stayed. And then... And then... Can I... And then... Ah, you little bitch. The ups and downs. Alright, that leads me to different research. Conveyor lifter. I mean, I guess I could also do a different route. What do we got? We got the beams. Oh. Oh. Neat. Neat. Okay. Because then we could do a table for decorative purposes. And then we can have our lockbox here. Kind of would be nice if we could do it a different way, but that's okay. And then we build, and then we build this, and then we build this. Oh, I think we have to support it the whole way. All right, fuck it. Let's support it the whole way. Ooh. Oh, that was bigger than I expected. I would like this. So wait, hold up. So we can do that, but then I would need more. Or we could do this longer. I just want my money going to my lockbox. If I did that, then that would go to there. I mean, it would work. I think. Might not work. No, because we're off by a bit. We would need to scooch this forward one step. All my money. All of my money. Automated into my lockbox. And the customers are definitely trustworthy enough to not take any of it. Fantastic. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's refocus on the main mission. Because we need to do vitality potions. So let's look up vitality potions. Let's look up vitality potions. Okay, let's look up research. Research. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, maybe we're not doing vitality potions yet. Maybe we need to work on some more infrastructure. What's next on the to-do list? The official to-do list. The Crucible. Automated heating device that can only be built on a furnace with one conveyor belt input and one conveyor belt output. Okay. So this is a heat consumer, so it's like this, the iron smelter. And this is a heat producer. Okay. Well, let's research it. Also, could look at expanding. This one is $6 grand. That wouldn't be bad. Let's do it. And then what's this one? So we can have the whole block. The whole block is $8 grand. Okay. So that is going to wipe me out a little bit. So let's wait until A, we need it, or B, I have enough extra cash to justify it. Also, you can go in there. You can go in there. We need more seeds. We need more growing. I wonder if you can catapult seeds. Let's find out. Like, can you automate the planting of seeds? And then can you automate the... oh, I don't need gears. And then can you automate the harvesting of seeds? So far, the farming seems to be the most manual process. No, it does not appear. Target cannot be thrown. Okay. So very, very much clear statement of these cannot be automated. Oh, there's, I know that I saw something further down the list. Let's see, where was it? Thought it wasn't too far down the list either. There's the nursery, an automatic herbal production device. Spread seeds and add fertilizer to grow the corresponding herbs. So yes. And that seems to be pretty close to the next automated upgrading. So let's do that. Let's go that route. $1,600 for research though. We definitely need more stuff. We need more money, more income. Thanks, lady. Now, ideally, this setup would be updated to include the ability to feed those resources from the production chains. But I don't know how to do that yet without significant cost in table space or polling like this or whatever. Because the catapult clearly was not the correct option for that. Let's see. Yeah, I would need to probably crack open the space. A freely editable notice board that can be switched to a wall-mounted form. Neat. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, the flax is happening. Potions is happening. I almost feel like I need another potion setup just to have enough potion throughput to sell them, because that's my biggest moneymaker currently. Because if you look at the goods, $5 for gears, 48 for mortars, 36 for linen rope, 8 for wooden gears, 16 for nails, and then a whopping 85 for healing potions. So, shocking that the alchemical products are the ones that we should be selling. So even the rope, like, I shouldn't really even be bothering to sell it. What I probably should do is I should switch up to mostly just potions. I mean, it's nice to have some of the intermediate items for sale, but the customers chew through it so dang fast. I don't know. There's so much. There's so much to figure out, because we also have a potential upper floor. I don't remember how to build, so let's look at that. Conveyor lifter, it's fine. I researched it and then immediately changed my plans. Dispatch portal. The sample request unlocks purchase contracts for specific goods, allowing you to bulk sell them via the dispatch portal at below market prices. Purchaser's daily purchase limit is restricted, but this quantity can be upgraded using skill points. Okay. So, portal to sell goods for cheap. Probably kind of almost like a trash disposal. Automatic cashier, heating device, catapult, house renovation. Upgrading building tool to workbench allows the ability to build floors and walls. Yes, which I did. I have that. When placing floors, aim at the upper wall to create ceilings. Same plaster walls, floors. Yep, okay. So, how do you do? How do you do? Curious. I should grab some rope. Can we can split. Alright. You can have half my rope. Okay, enjoy your lurk in the one. Alright, so you're stopped, you're stopped. These guys are still going because we still need infinite mortar. How are we doing on mortars? We're doing okay. Alright, you're coming along nicely. You're not doing anything because you're out of iron. That's fine. Let's do one more round of iron. Thankfully, that lasts a very long time. I need more building materials. Get cooking. And I need more stone. Alright, it hasn't quite helped me figure out how to get into the build mode. Like, this is build mode. Cut. Cancel. Because I have the building tool, where I have the option to build walls. I can see the option to build walls. But how do I do it? Interesting. So many more things. Plant ash is through burning sage. So the place will smell great. Alright. Still haven't figured out how to do the build. We'll do fertilizers finished. We need the clay unlocked to get the nursery unlock. Got 2 more points. What do we want? Fuel efficiency, alchemy skill, device production speed, belt speed. Let's hold off on that because we might want the fertilizer nutrient value or even the fuel efficiency if we're going to be producing charcoal to increase our fuel efficiency overall. And grab some money. And let's do nursery. Advanced heating device that requires a recipe can be built on a furnace with 1 conveyor belt input, etc., etc. Okay. Kiln we don't need to worry about yet. Conveyor tunnel, a conveyor passage that can be mounted on walls. Ooh, fancy. Pipeline for transporting liquids. I don't have liquids yet. but I'm assuming I will soon. Wooden pulley. Wood and rope. And then drawbridge conveyor. Can be pulled by linen ropes requiring no extra support. Okay. Crossway tunnel. Fascinating. Fascinating. Alright, but we still need to keep unlocking all the way down to the vitality potion. So kiln, glass, blender, vitality potion. And soap. Vitality potion is going to be... That's where liquids come in. Because at least it looks like there's a liquid there. The red something. Soap requires the yellow liquid something. Conical flask is probably... I don't know. Conical flask does not appear to be needed for the vitality potion. It looks like it just needs the 4 something and the 80 red something. The 4 something I think is something we already have. I think it's this one, the quicklime powder, which is crushing quicklime, which is burning stone in the crucible. So crucible is definitely important. Clay is charcoal powder and sand. Not normally how I would make clay, but sure. Mash. Clay into clay powder. And clay powder does not have a use in crafting yet, probably because we need to unlock the kiln before we know what to make out of clay. But that's fine. Let's take a look at our resources here. Get potions going. Actually, what I probably should do is I should set up another one of these. Or set the split. Yeah, let's set the split. I keep accidentally screwing up my hotbar at the bottom. Alright, potions. Get split. Oh, right. I need to set you to here. There we go. Okay, I did not remember to replant my plants. I didn't remember to replant my plants. Alright, you're still cooking up metal. This is a good thing. The nails will soon be full, and then all of my overage will go into iron ingots to have left over if we need it. This is good. You guys could use some more wood to top you off. My stone is full because my mortars are full. How's my mortar input box doing? It's doing great. We're doing okay. I have 16,000 bucks currently, plus my silver coins, which I don't need to keep on me. At least not until I figure out where I want them. There is something close that required silver coins. You. 150 of them, okay. What about you? 150. Okay. What about you? 150. Okay. I'm curious if we're going to get methods to automate over distance. Because so far the catapult's distance is like very tiny. So automating across the street, for example, seems to be out of the question. The main menu screen did seem to show various conveyor belts and whatnot launching stuff over the street. But it also looked like the exact same devices as these, so it almost looked like they were scaled up a bit. So I don't know if we're going to get scaled up at some point, or if that was just to make it look pretty on the main menu, which is possible. Who knows? Alright, so we need... I need to locate my phone that got thrown on the floor by the cat. There we go. It's late-ish. Okay. We got a little bit more time, but not much. Okay, some metals happening. I need more wood. Hello, Gita. These are all stopped because they have no materials. Let's do the... Do we need to do a linen setup? It would be nice to have more inventory space. 10 fiber to linen cloth. The belt would also be nice too. Well, sleep time. I don't sleep, so never mind. Restocking speed. I have changed up my restocking to not require that, so the inventory is really the big key. The linen. So let's see about linen. Linen. Essential laboratory stands for an efficient production line setup. 7,000 and 10,000 in earnings. 17,000. So I think we're actually making money. That was good. Bandages out of linens and healing. Okay, so that would be one where if we got enough linen set up, we could then convert our healing potions to bandages and potentially make more money. Because the linen price is 165, which is damn near double the healing potion. And then the bandage is 350. So take 2 healing potions, 85 each, would be 170, plus the linen at 165 would be 335, and the overall output is 350. So it's technically more by a very slim margin. So we'll research it. And then we'll figure out linen. Alright, this guy, so the amount that we're dealing with here is a little bit off because of the 180 per plant versus the 200 per plant. So this has been slowly growing in excess flax fiber, which is fine. Yeah, 50 rope. We'll throw some of that out for sale. Could use more gears. Could use more gears. Could use more mortars. Noises! We got noises! Techno Nerds Raiding Party. Hello, hi, welcome everyone. Gila, shoo, 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 shoo. Howdy Raiders, how's everyone doing? Alright, that'll do for now. And then you get that. Good. You just did your own alchemy factory. Nice, nice. I'm very much not efficient currently, and trying to figure out how to get into my stride because this is my first night streaming it. So you're on tier 4. Oh no. Yeah, I am still trying to get a handle on all of the elements of tier 5. I haven't done the linen or the band, or sorry, tier 3. I haven't done the linen or the bandages yet, and I only just got tier 4 unlocked, and I haven't actually done anything with it yet. So it's unlocked, and I'm still trying to figure out tier 3 stuff first. You're still going. You're still going for quite a bit. All right, that's fine. Boop. Hello, Hadria. Welcome. You got spaghetti going on? Yeah, I typically spaghetti, but I started off with these small table-based setups with less spaghetti, I think, than my usual.
I'm watching you,
noises.
newcomer.
Hadria, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I need linen, and I am distracted and needing to do linen. Do I want? No, it doesn't get. Linen. Pushing all the wrong buttons. Linen. Goods. Linen. So we need just standard linen thread assembler. Why does it need 10 linen at a... Why does it need an assembler? Let me guess. I guess it's advanced crafting, and I guess we could do a 2-line input to speed up the linen input. Okay. I probably should advance or enhance my my rope production as well, because this was not the best plan. But it's fine. Let's just scooch over here. We're scooching. Need some more of these. I forgot to grow stuff again. This is fine. We're doing it now. Alright, we need 2 sage. Let's just do a lot of flax. Not enough Not enough currency. I didn't realize I went broke. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Alright, that'll get us going. So let's do... I really kind of want to do this, but I don't. Should we do a 2-lane throughput? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a 2-lane throughput. See if we can See if we can get this thing moving. Alright, let's see. So we need... let's see if we can unspaghetti a little bit at least. And I'm doing this without a 100% solid plan in mind. So, I mean, ultimately we need to get to the assembler for the bandages, but we need to process the fiber into the thread first. So we'll do that. Yeah, that'll do. And then you can actually scooch back a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, and then you can go here. And you can go here. You can be linen. Ah, it already copied the recipe. That makes sense. Okay, and then that will be that, and then we'll just have a small output box here. Your output is there, okay. Small output box here. Now I just need flax. I don't have any of that. So we just gotta wait for it to grow. Alright, how's my boxes of stuff doing? Gears are good. Rope's empty, of course. Small gears could be topped up. Mortar could be topped up. I have no healing potions, of course, because those things go a lot faster than I can produce them, and I probably should change that. But growing is a problem. And that's why I was also attempting to go down the route of figuring out the fertilizer and whatnot, if I can push the correct button. So, basic fertilizer, clay, crucible, okay. Fertilizer needs plant ash, so we need to burn sage in the crucible. Also needs quicklime powder, so we need to burn stone in the crucible and then crush the output and then assemble that into fertilizer. Okay, that's a lot of steps. I have a lot of stone, and I can probably reuse this stone for that. So that might be good. So we need to burn stone. We need to burn sage, which means we need to grow more sage. And I probably should grow even more sage, just because I need to increase my my healing potion output. Because one batch of sage gives me like 100 healing potions. It's not much. So we need more sage. I'm gonna just buy 2 more for funsies. Take you. Slap you in here. Should go get another mortar. Rope is also a problem, and I almost kind of want to stop selling it. Just because I end up needing it to craft with. I think, again, we'll sell half of them. And that seems to be working out. If I sell half of them, I use the other half, it seems to be working out okay. Ah, there we go. There's some flax. Okay. So, flaxity flax. Flaxity flax. All 4 of these go in here. Which then output at full speed, double full speed. And then split to get crushed. Yeah, it looks like we definitely need more splitting and more crushing. But I think it's fine for now. It's not fast, though. We definitely need significantly more throughput. Alright, we got a minute left on the first sage for the healing potions. And then an additional batch of sage for something. I'm probably going to end up having to burn it for the thing. Oh boy. I really want to get the automated herbalism growing thing set up. But I need bricks too. Ah, dagnabbit. Alright. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna be able to handle this tonight, because yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot. Cool. Because I don't think I even have brick theory yet. I have it. Charcoal powder and sand. Charcoal powder is charcoal. Charcoal is burned planks, or crucibled planks specifically. So we need saw log to plank, burn plank to charcoal, crush charcoal to powder, and then mix that with sand, which is crushed stone, so we can get bricks. Okay, all right, cool. What the hell happened here? Alright, that's fine, whatever. Cool. It's definitely intense. It's definitely a lot going on here. I might even put this first batch just to making more healing potions, because we needs it. But yeah, this could definitely do with more throughput. Because it's 6 and 6 for the sage. Sage and flax fiber to make a healing potion. So it's definitely a low return rate. And it needs a higher throughput rate to be able to feed the materials in quick enough. But also a higher throughput rate of the grinding. Can I fit another one? Let's find out. That was This is a problem I haven't figured out yet. I can't figure out how to turn that off. I don't want that. Here, let's do this. Cancel. I need fresh box. I need this one. And then I need that. And then I need that. Shit. Shit. It's fine. I did the wrong one. You. There you go. Okay. And then you. There's still a lot of waiting going on. But it is more solid on the belt now. So I don't know exactly what the production rate is on the grinder versus the movement rate on the belts. But 2 grinders was not fast enough to fill up the belt to capacity. 3 grinders is too much because you can see there's a lot of waiting time. So some happy medium between the two. Or just overkill it and throw everything on the belts as fast as possible. That's always a good option. I could probably do the same for the flax, but I end up with more flax than I need. Indeed, Ozzy. It definitely keeps me on my toes. But now, the item throughput rate now matches the crafting speed, whereas before there was a lot of downtime. So now it's at least able to produce faster. This is good. You're almost done with your flax. I need to grow more flax. Here in my input box. We have a whopping 15 linen. Great. Great. And then the bandage, I'm assuming, is an assembler. Which I don't have a good place for. Yeah, let's just do this the easy way for now. And by the easy way, I mean the not so great way. Take you. Take you. Make you a different color, why not? You can go here. You can be my output. You can be these. And in lieu of a proper automation setup, we are just going to dump things in the box. And make it produce it manually for now. Hooray! Bandages! I have a bandage. Now I can sell bandages. Somewhere. I can sell, bandages some. New box! Bandages. And you can be linen in case I ever get enough linen. Bandage. 1. I've done it. Hooray. 3 bandages. Wonderful. Because ultimately it's a decent turnaround. It's a little bit of extra time investment, but each one of them's worth 350. And a little extra, I think, for the sales. But yeah, that's got some cook time left on it because it's only doing 6 per minute. We still have 9 more left to craft, so it'll be a bit. Good. Sir, you really should stop flailing that blade around in this shop. You're gonna hurt yourself, you're gonna hurt me. More importantly, you'll damage the goods. That's no good. Alright. So, I think I need to be done for the night. There's a lot going on here, and this is very quickly outpacing my patience level and or my brain power. It's hard to say. But we'll see if we can continue it. I may tinker around in my off time just to see if we can get better builds or whatever. But yeah, so far, pretty solid game. The mechanics are really solid in place. I like the smaller scale automation. It feels more manageable compared to like Satisfactory, where you have to run for miles to get your builds done. Obviously, we do have some greater space to work with here, but it feels, unless we get like street-wide automation, it feels like we're going to end up having smaller spaces just for like dedicated purposeful automation. Like this section here could be converted into my farm and it automatically produces all of the farm related things or whatever. I don't know if we're going to get over street automation to be able to connect all the different segments together, but maybe. We'll see. But there's still a lot going on here, and clearly I am only part of the way through the journey. So we'll see how long I can keep up with it mentally and patience-wise. We will see. But for now, that's it for tonight. I don't have any solid plans throughout the week, so we'll kind of be playing it by ear. And that's just fine. I mean, we do that a lot anyway. Oh, good lordy. Okay, I have a lot of money. It's gonna be full soon. I like it. I like that it's gonna be full soon. But I don't know what to do with all that. Maybe I'll just unlock more space. Grab you. You're done. You're done. You're done. Good. Alright. More boxes. More boxes. Chain cash boxes. That could work. I could also invest in a lockbox. And have bigger storage space for all of my monies. I probably should do that, actually. Let's make that the last thing I do. Someone gave me a silver. Gasp. There we go. Keep a little bit of cash on me. Wonderful. Now we got a bigger lockbox. And we can chain them together. Like that. There. Now I shouldn't run out of money space anytime soon. Wonderful. Alrighty. I'm done. Save. I'm done. So I haven't saved the entire night. I've been relying on auto saves the entire night. Oh no. Alright. Done. Techno nerds. Hadria. Ozzy. Appreciate you raiding in. Sucks, Iron Ninja, the one. Thanks for hanging out as usual. Whoever else is lurking out there, appreciate y'all being there. And I will see y'all next time. Gotta find my right button. Bye!